Kia ora. In today's headlines, the Civil Defence Minister is praising weather forecasters for accurate warnings which allowed people to prepare yesterday. Nikki Kay says the eye of the storm was severe and damaged significant portions of Wellington's waterfront.
Wellington last night was hit by 200-kilometre winds. We know that there's been reasonably widespread damage to some infrastructure, and people are saying it was the worst since Wahine.
Ms. Kay is urging those who don't have to travel to stay indoors and stay alert for area updates. 30,000 Wellington electricity customers were left in the dark at the peak of the storm last night, and nearly 8,000 are still without power. The company is asking for patience as it first tends to the most dangerous cases. 3,000 homes across Taranaki, Whanganui and Wairarapa will also remain without power overnight. And flights to and from the capital are resuming, and New Zealand had to cancel services last night and this morning, but now has some domestic gates operating. Passengers can check the airline's website for flight updates. And a prominent figure in Auckland politics has passed away at the age of 80. Dame Barbara Goodman was mayoress to her uncle, Sir Dove Robinson, in whose honour she spearheaded a sculpture for Arthur Square. She then served as a councillor for 12 years and was instrumental in establishing the Odyssey House Drug Rehabilitation Centre. To international news, Singapore's air pollution is the highest it's been in 16 years. This first photograph shows a view of the city-state on a normal day, and the second was taken just this morning. The haze caused by forest fires in neighbouring Indonesia could last until September or October. Singapore's pollution standard index soared to the critical level of 400 psi at 11 a.m. this morning, making it potentially life-threatening to the ill and the elderly. And more than 1 million Brazilians across 80 cities have taken to the streets in protest at government spending on sports events rather than vital infrastructure. At least one protester was killed in Sao Paulo after a car rammed into a crowd of demonstrators. And in Rio de Janeiro, police resorted to tear gas and pepper spray on around 300,000 protesters. They're angry at money being poured into sporting events such as the Confederations Cup football tournament, next year's Soccer World Cup and the 2016 Olympics. And protests in Turkey are continuing, but in a way that demonstrators are confident cannot justify use of force against them. Police now occupy Istanbul's Gezi Park, whose proposed demolition sparked violent clashes 3 weeks ago. The protest hub of Taksim Square is calm, dotted with citizens maintaining a silent standing protest. And that's the news for Friday, the 21st of June. Ka nga karere matua mai te whare korero rima, mauri ora.